Hi, it's Billy Tarasio from Modern Law. Happy New Year! It is January 2nd of 2020. And for those of you who are going through a divorce or who are recently divorced, um, it can be it can feel kind of discerning or disconcerting to be in this place. It's New Year's, so we're supposed to be reflecting. We're coming off of the holidays. Everything is different. Everything has changed. It's hard to see your future when you're at such a huge crossroads. And you're seeing your friends go online and post pictures about where they were in 2010 or 2009 and what a difference the decade makes. And here they are now. And for those of us who are recently divorced, when we go back and we look at pictures, we see pictures of ourselves with our ex-spouse, with our family that was intact and now isn't. And it can be a little bit jarring. Um, and it can be a little bit hard to set goals and to figure out what does my future look like. So I've started this new year with a personal challenge to do a 5-day fast. 5 days, no eating, very, very little eating, to kind of reset myself mentally and physically and kind of get a grip um, on wrapping up this, what turned into a very tumultuous decade where great things happened. My law firm grew, my family grew, I added two more kids. My uh, like I have a better relationship with my kids than I ever have. My friend group has shrunk and has gotten tighter and stronger. Um, and so things are really, really good. But nevertheless, I do kind of find myself um, spinning my wheels a little bit, trying to figure out, okay, well, what does this look like financially? Like for the first time in my adult life, I'm not married. So I got married when I was very young, 21, and have been married ever since and had four kids and had houses and had minivans. And now I'm 39 and I don't own a house anymore. I at first I started leasing a vehicle. I just bought a vehicle, so I don't have a mortgage. I don't have a car payment. I don't have any credit card debt. Like in many ways, this is very freeing to be divorced and to know that you are the master of your own destiny. But when you've been in a partnership for years and years and years, and decisions have always been made, with another person and in a partnership, it's a little different, and it's going to take a little bit of time to get to the place where I feel sort of like this is normal. It still doesn't feel normal. It still feels kind of new and different and not in a bad way. Like I'm really happy to be divorced. Um, but I'm still searching to find, what does my new normal look like? I have a lot of great things to look forward to. My company, Modern Law, is just doing so well. And I have great people that I work with, and we're helping, fantastic clients get through what their journey is every single day. And the thing that we know at Modern Law is that each individual client has their own journey and their own story. And sometimes you hit a new year, and maybe it's even at the beginning of a decade where you just got to get through it. So I'm going to post about my fasting. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me and Billy Tarasio on Modern Law on Instagram, because I'm talking about different recipes I'm using, how I'm feeling, and how that's going. Because for me, this is kind of a big physical challenge, which is fun. I injured my shoulder, 39, getting old, and I injured my shoulder from overuse in yoga and have bursitis and tendonitis. So I can't really work out anymore. Can't do push-ups, can't really lift anything over my head. So physically it's been a little bit of a challenge. And one of the things that I'm doing to kind of reset that, I'm really hoping that this fast kind of resets my body as we work on anti-inflammation. So happy new year. And I would love to hear your journey and your stories and see how you're doing and what are you doing to tackle this first month of 2020, and where do you want to be in 2030. I haven't even begun to get my head around that, but I'm spending this 5-day fast thinking about that. What does the next 10 years look like for me and for my kiddos, for my company, and for the people who matter to me most? So happy new year, and we'll talk soon.